Hey gang, so today we have a new sponsor. It is Flux, and they have sent us, or me, but by me, us, something to look at that I'm having a hard time even describing. This is the Flux by Flux. It's like this science experiment, tool, law, magnetic ball, crazy. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe this. Is it a fidget? Not really. Is it cool? Absolutely. Do I keep playing with it? Yes. So I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss how to explain this, but I'm gonna try, right? And we're gonna have a look at it. I mean, there's not a ton to look at. It's not like I can take it apart, but we can kind of like look inside and see what it does. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot the price. So here it is. It's $110 for the Flux Original, which is the one I'm showing you, but as you can see on the screen, there's a whole bunch of other options. So really, go check it out if this is something that interests you. And before we get started, I just want to do something special. A lot of you don't know this, but I'm a part-time professor at a college here in the city, and I just found out my students, or at least some of my students, the good ones, watch my channel. So I just want to say hey to all the Algonquin students. Back to the Fidget show. Here we go. It's the Flux, or no, it's the Flux. This is the original Flux by Flux. Let's go. Okay, so here is the Flux. This is the Flux Original. Now, this is going to be the first time that I have to actually record this from two angles. We're going to go down this way, and then I have to actually record it from the side too, because you'll see, you'll get it once we start getting in there. So, how does this thing work? What is it? Why is it unique? It just looks like a tube and a ball. Well, there's actually wizardry and magic and a little bit of science thrown in. So when you get the Flux, you actually get it with this really cool wooden stand, so that you've got the, I guess the cylinder and the ball sits on top, and it's just a nice way to display it. So when it's sitting, you kind of get this. So this sits on my desk right now, and it's actually kind of cool. It looks nice. It can sort of blend into spaces. So that part works out well. But let's look at this thing. Let's look at how this works. Let me get rid of the stand. Okay, so what is this? This is a heavy as hell copper cylinder surrounded in leather. Now, can you get other materials? No. Why not? Because this is actually what makes the magic. This ball is a ridiculously strong magnet. Like, this thing can actually like lift weights with, I mean, this thing is so strong, it's crazy. This is the strongest magnet I have, oh my God. This is the strongest magnet I have ever worked with, ever handled. This thing is crazy strong. And what happens is, and this is science, so we're not gonna make this too boring. This is not a science lesson. Frankly, I don't want it to be a science lesson, but I guess copper creates a field when a magnet passes through it, or something like that. And so what happens is when this ball goes through, look how slow that is, but there is nothing inside. It's not even touching the sides. It is the weirdest feeling. It doesn't touch the sides. Now, it was touching the sides when I had it on an angle a little bit to show you, but honestly, like, it doesn't. And when it's falling through the tube, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it's running through molasses or something. So it's really, really interesting, but this is like way above my pay grade. In terms of the science that that makes this work, you really have to go on their site and read it, because I'm not about to tell you, because honestly, guys, like, I don't know. Again, it's just science. So, is this a proper fidget? No. I don't think it is. This is not a fidget in the traditional sense. To me, a fidget is something small that fits in your hand that you can play with mindlessly. This requires a lot more effort. I'd say this is more of a, what is this? What would you call this? It is not a, I don't think it's a fidget. It's not a small fidget, but it is a fun adult toy to play with. Like, this is something you would find at like a science museum or something, and then you would go to the gift shop and buy it and bring it home. So it is definitely cool. It's interesting. I mean, I really enjoy playing with it because it's kind of neat, but it is limited. I mean, there are things in the videos that show like tricks and stuff with it. I'm not about to try that, but we'll get a different camera angle in a second so you can see what this can do. Again, there's not a whole lot I can talk about because really this is it. You're seeing me do it. But it is a cool, it's unique and it's very interesting, and it's certainly a conversation piece, right? And again, if you have this kind of just sitting on your desk like that, it actually looks really, really neat. It's just, if you're more of a straight fidget person, you're probably not going to like this, although the magnetic ball is very, very cool. If you're the type of person that likes all kinds of things and just sort of different sensory toys and things that are just fun and unique, then absolutely. I would say get this because it's cool. If you're attracted to this, then you are probably going to like it. Yeah, I'd say, you know what, as I'm talking, I keep doing this. I keep popping it in. So there's something there. Let me switch angles here and I'll show it to you from a different angle. So hopefully you can kind of see it from here. Again, this is, it's a bit awkward to try to show you, try to shoot this way, but I'll show you just for the speed. So I drop it and you have so much time to put your hand underneath because of the way it just, I don't know, it is so odd. It is such a weird thing to describe. But again, very cool. Very, very interesting. Very unique. And I'll just show it to you standing up. So again, the wooden stand is there so that you can rest the ball on it. It's honestly, again, this is, if you're the type of person that likes unique things, then absolutely grab this. If you're the type of person that just wants to spend their money on a fidget, this is not a fidget. This is not the place to spend your money. This is an art piece that is functional. That's how I would see it. All right, gang, that's about it. Thanks for watching.